welcome. It is a new year, and therefore there is need for a new figure update. And yes, I could still call it a new year. We're still in the first quarter. And 2025 has not yet seen a figure update. So we will correct this now. When last we spoke, it was almost the blessed holiday season. It was, or shall I say, 'twas the night before Christmas. I think that's when I did it. And things were looking fantastic. I had gifts coming in from my birthday. I had gifts coming up from the Lord's birthday. So it was a festive time for all. But I just want to catch everyone up to speed on what's been happening since then. We're almost near Valentine's Day. What's been going on since Christmas? More importantly, did I get anything cool for Christmas? Well, I showed you. I got an incredible gift. Was the Mondo statue of Jubilee from the X-Men series. So just a little bit of catch up here for the Christmas. That was a birthday gift. A gift I received on Christmas was this is from my family truly knows me well. They got me the Mondo Magneto statue from the animated series, which I really made it clear I needed this because, and I never stopped talking about this all year since I saw this at Comic-Con, but the fact that he has magnetic, like all the little pieces are magnetic. You could put like metal scrap in his hand. You know, like here's some metal, cartoony metal scrap, and it just sticks right into his hand. Oh my gosh, you could put paper clips in his damn hand. I mean, if it's metal, he's picking it up. So it's true to the creation, you know what I mean? It's true to the character in ways that I couldn't even fathom. So anyway, fantastic gift. Thank you to my family for this incredible gift. This was under the tree, and we're all just celebrating. And I just thought it can't get any better than this. How could the gift of Mondo and their incredible collectibles be topped? But then a miracle happened. Mondo, this is not a joke what I'm about to say. Mondo reached out. I think it was early this month. I think it was last month. And reached out and said, we've got something on the horizon. Perhaps this would fit on the figure update. Perhaps you would enjoy this. Truthfully, what it really was is it was someone from Mondo that remembered me gushing over all the new stuff they were showing at San Diego Comic-Con. Because I'm there every day. We're exhibitors there. And I was gushing. And they remembered that. No joke. And emailed me saying, we got something on the horizon that we think we heard what you were saying about it. Here's something to keep the figure update flame alive. I couldn't have been more blown away. Legitimately. I jumped a mile. Now, what was the thing that they emailed me about? I don't have it yet. I'm not going to show you yet. I will do a figure update when that shows up. But they also said in the email, was there anything along these lines you were eyeing other than this? And I said, what kills me is, I'm a huge fan of Batman the Animated Series. At the office, I don't have access to this right now, but at the office, I have the Mondo Batman statue, the Mondo Mr. Freeze statue. I've gotten a few of these, but what kills me is I never got I never picked up Man-Bat, which was one of the most terrifying creatures, villains, whatever, in Batman the Animated Series. Those episodes were terrifying. In fact, I have memories of legit, and this is dating me a little bit, of course, but I've gone to San Diego Comic-Con my entire life. I was a little kid going with my dad when it was at the Civic Center in San Diego. It wasn't even at the convention center. It was just this little basement of comics. And we went all the time. And then in about, I want to say 1991, I think. Hopefully my timing's not off. In 91, they decided, hey, there's a new San Diego Convention Center. I think it had just opened. We're going to do the con there. And so we went. And not only do I remember seeing, new Ninja Turtles stuff. Wow. Then I looked over here. Wow. This is going to be the Super Nintendo. They have it from Japan, the Super Famicom. And I picked up the controller and played Mario World for the first time. I mean, it was nuts. I remember this entire event very vividly. And I remember going by one booth, and I think it might have been Warner Brothers Animation, or might have been something else. I'm not exactly sure. But whatever the title of the booth was, they were playing animation of, this is the new Batman animated series coming out. And it was Batman fighting Man-Bat. And if you don't know, if you've never seen a Man-Bat, he's the opposite of Batman. He's a fucking bat creature that's become a man. Whatever. Anyway, so he was fighting him in the footage. And it looked dark. Like, it was like, where is this gonna be? Like, it looked like adult animation. You know what I mean? It looked, definitely didn't look like a kid show. And they were like, no, it's gonna be on Fox Kids, or whatever. I don't know if it had been picked up for what network yet, but they were like, no, it's just gonna be on TV, normal kids programming. That was crazy. So that image of that, not only did I love that show, always have, but the image of Man-Bat has always been especially haunting to me, because I remember seeing it on a TV in the corner of this booth going, what is that? So it's very special to me. So not only had I not picked up the statue, Mondo puts out a lot of statues. I hadn't gotten around to that one yet. But they also did like a Comic-Con exclusive version from last summer. I think it was last summer. With some extra stuff and and I was like, dang, I didn't pick that up or anything. So what I'm about to show you moved me in a way I have not yet ever been moved. I go on my doorstep one day, and what do I find? You guys, this is no joke. Legit, Mondo sent me Man-Bat, the 1/6 scale statue of Man-Bat. And it is, which I think this has been gone for a while as far as I know, it's the exclusive version, the one that was exclusive at Comic-Con. Let me get it out of the plastic. I don't know what I'm, keeping it safe from the elements or something, but this is no joke. They sent this. It's got the emblem on it, Mondo, the exclusive. You can see it for yourself. That this is the exclusive version. I'm just in disbelief. I mean, I just offhand mentioned that I never picked this up. A day later, it's on the porch. Mondo has established themselves as possibly the most powerful ally of the figure update. So, it is with their alliance that the series may continue. Sometimes I'm should I do one? Should I not? Do I have enough good stuff to show? Mondo has filled the tank, has fueled the tank, and lit the torches. They are a great alliance for this figure update. So legitimately, I want to say, shout out to Mondo. Thank you so much. And obviously, go to Mondo, mondoshop.com, wherever. Their stuff is all over the place, but you can get their stuff. I can't give a higher recommendation than go get, if you like figure update, you're going to love the figures they have. the Batman the Animated Series stuff they do is the best in the business. So, I haven't even opened this. We're going to, you know what? Let's do it. You know what? And if this is a longer episode, so be it. But I got to see this thing firsthand. I am truly, you know, I play it up for the camera. I'm Mr. Showman here for the camera. I am genuinely like, my jaw hit the floor when I saw this. And as I mentioned, wait till you see what's on the way. They told me about what they originally emailed me about. I was like, I couldn't believe it. So wait and see. Well, it's in this vein. You might be able to guess, but okay. Let's take this guy out. Oh my gosh, this might be more than I bargained for here. This might be a multi-person operation. And if I knock things over, I apologize. Right now, this camera is resting on the shipping box for this, so, you know, not the most stable conditions. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm holding the box to the floor on with my feet and lifting this out. Oh, look at the wingspan on this thing. Are you kidding me right now? I cannot even get. I mean, look how big this thing is. Oh my God. It looks like the damn animation. That's what's so great about these, you know? When we, you know, I'm gonna sound, you know, boomer mode a little bit here, but when we were younger, they made a lot of cool toys, a lot of cool figures for things that we love. But they didn't match the thing one-to-one. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't match what was on the screen, the animation, the whatever, one-to-one. And it's amazing that nowadays they've got it. You know what I mean? This looks straight out of the animation. Oh my God. Look, he ripped out his shirt here. And you can remove this accessory if you want. That's pretty cool. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh my God. Look at the wingspan. Oh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. Look at that. That's incredible. Oh, I have, for some moments in life, there are no words. Let's see what else we've got in here. Okay, so we've got a ton of multiple heads here. So let's see the difference here. Okay, so you got like kind of, he's got the mouth, the one that's on there now, he's got the mouth open. Okay, so that's cool. But then you got like standard one with the mouth closed. Okay, cool. You got like he's lunging at you, mouth open, like he's yelling something at you, like, hey, what? You know? Then you got a third one, or however many there are. Sad man bat, where he's like, oh, you punched me. Why? That, okay. And then this is dope. This is like a mid-transformation head. I'm digging that. Like if you want to go an alternate route. That's kind of like, I think they did the same thing with their X-Men statues. They did a similar thing where if you got the exclusive version or you got, I don't know if it was in all of them, maybe just some. But they would come with Morph, the head of Morph, so that you could kind of, again, do an alternate version of the character, which I always love. Oh my God. Oh, there's more. There's a second layer to this plastic shell here. And what I'm seeing more wings. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, I need the cutter. I just can't. I can't believe what's happening right now. I'm in like utter disbelief. I keep saying it, but how you know? How did I get this lucky? I don't know. Okay. I thought I just cut this tape. Why is this? Why is there still tape? How much tape are we cutting here? You know what, though? They got to keep it secured. I respect that. I respect it. Okay. The second layer is... Oh, yeah. So they're even bigger. Yeah. Okay, this is what I was thinking it would be. Okay, so you got the stand. The stand is in here, which I love that they do this. It was like this with Batman and Mr. Freeze, too, but the stand is the actual, like, Batman logo. So that's dope. But it has even... Oh, man. Oh, I have to, like, actually cut these out. Even bigger wings. Like right now, he's in, like, hand... You know what I mean? Like, he stopped flying, he landed, he's looking around, he's trying to figure out what to do next, kind of thing. You know, but these wings make... You know, he's in flight mode. I think I'm going to have to switch to these. I think I'm going to have to, because I want him to have as big of a presence as possible. You know, so I may have to go that route. I'll do that later, but wow. Unbelievable. So again, shout out Mondo. MondoShop.com. Go pick up about 10 of these. They just put up pre-orders, I think, or they're about to go up for the new. I love what they're doing with the new Ghostbusters. Almost fell. Not the real. The new Ghostbusters. The real Ghostbusters. The original cartoon. That they're doing these packs that have one of the Ghostbusters and a giant ass demon or ghost or whatever, and they're again. Just like what I said about this, unabashedly, they look like the animation. I mean, they look like the artwork. It's not like, trying to make it a little more, you know, action figure companies back in the day, figures will sell better if they're more muscular or they look more like this. No, none of that thought put into that. It was pure, make it look like the animation and went three-dimensional. And they do such a good job. So anyway... Shout out. And also, you know, Mondo does vinyl records and, I mean, obviously the posters. I have one, you can't really see it in the shot. Right there, there's a Beneath the Planet of the Apes poster that was from Mondo from way back. But the vinyl they do, come on. They did Tron Legacy. If you don't have the Mondo Tron Legacy release, you don't know music. Frankly, you're a bit of a music, you're a loser. I hate to say that, but who doesn't have, you got to get the vinyl Tron Legacy album. And then they did an awesome release for, Severance, where they did an innie release and an outie release. I think the innie one is sold out, and it had all the like Lumen, you know, the documentation for working there, and a list of like, well, what genre of music would you like to listen to at your, I forgot what the name of the event was when they do the dance, what was it, the EDM or the dance, whatever the dance event they would get as a reward, you know, I want Defiant Jazz, you know, it's got that. Anyway, they did a great job with that, but the outie version is still available, and that's really good too. Really slick. The design of it and the music of the show is great too. So anyway, vinyl records, statues, they got it all. Go to mondoshop.com. Pick something up from Mondo. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna I don't even know what to do. I mean, where do I go from here? I'll put this here for now. But truly unbelievable. Thank you again, Mondo. I just can't even find the words. Okay, so oh my god, I just broke not the Mondo stuff, but I had a rare vase. Anyway, okay, so where do we go from there? I mean, it's just going to be small potatoes at that point. But, you know, we're going quality over quantity for this episode. So obviously that's a banger. I'm glad we got to talk about that. A few other things showed up. Again, like a lot of times these are gifts. I haven't been personally picking up as much stuff for myself. I just feel like I'd rather go for the big enchiladas now. I think I told you I was militarized ever since that Star Speeder. I'm going for the big enchiladas now, not so much all the little things. And I know I talk about this every figure update, but it really is crazy the amount of things that I'm into that have diminished just on their own. You know, again, like Power Rangers is nowhere to be found. Hasbro owns it and isn't there. They gave up on it. They are licensing it apparently to Playmates. I think I already talked about this on here before. How they're gonna license the toy brand to Playmates so they'll make figures. And again, I'll just repeat, like, I felt when I was a kid, Playmates made the Turtles stuff, and I loved Ninja Turtles as a kid. They were fun, but then when Bandai dropped Power Rangers, they were such higher quality. It felt like stuff right out of the show instead of just like a parody of what was in the show or a, you know, weird kind of amalgamation of things. It was like, oh, these Zords operate the same way as what I saw on screen. And they felt very high quality. They felt it just, you know, you'd get the Morpher and it's actually the prop they used on the show. You know, so it was, I don't know. I felt like Playmates Toys was a company that made, you know, stuff that was okay when I was a little kid. But then it was like, oh, way better stuff exists. But somehow we've looped all the way back around that now Playmates has the Power Rangers toys. And I've been saying, like, I don't think that's going to go well. And people were like, oh, you know, all the collectors like, oh, be optimistic. We'll see. It could be cool. But they showed a preview image the other day that's like all the Power Rangers silhouetted. And they don't look good. Sorry. You know, I'm probably not going to have Playmates send me stuff like Mondo did here. But just the silhouettes are like, you know, they're like, oh, we're going to reveal them soon. I'm like, I don't know if you need to. They just look like fucking bionicle humans. They look all broken up and you know, they look like they're going to be $10 bad toys, you know, and it's like, you know, I know a lot of people that complained about I like Bandai better for the mecha, you know, and the weapons and all the legacy stuff they were releasing. They were second to none. They're still the best. But the figures, just the figures, man, Hasbro spoiled us. And I'll say it again, like, you know, we were getting obscure stuff. We were getting the Ninja Rangers. We were getting Andros from Power Rangers in Space, like, not even as a ranger, but like in his cloak when he like storms the from out of nowhere party with Dark Spectre and all that stuff. I'm catering. This conversation is catering to about 2 people watching this, so I apologize. But we were getting deep cuts, figures we never would have got anywhere else. And you know, but people complained about, oh, they're not doing the team that I want. They're not doing enough this, that. Granted, there were a lot of issues with them, but I still think people are going to be begging for them to come back after these Playmates toys come out. I hope I'm wrong. I hope there's cool stuff coming out, but I just don't see it. But anyway, sorry, I feel like I get into that every single figure update. But that's just the latest, as they showed a preview and it didn't look good. So I'm just, I'm doing a told you so kind of thing. I don't do told you so. I do tried to told you. That's my version of it. I go, tried to told you. You know. I gotta clear some room here. Okay, so anyway, so we'll see. But anyway, so that's going on, and then yeah, Star Wars too is like something that I always collected a lot of, and like what's going on with that? You know, like again, like Hasbro is putting out figures of what the streaming show. You know, I don't need figures of the kids and the skeleton crew. Like I'm not really like looking for that. You know, like. You know, there's some, every now and then there's an anniversary. Oh, they did a figure for, you know, they put out a Princess Leia recently that was actually pretty cool. That looked good. I saw it at Frankenson or whatever last week and it looked good. But what else is going on with Star Wars? You know, that's a property that has bled money from me a million times, and there's not really anything going on with that. There's stuff in the parks at Disneyland and stuff that they'll put out that is cool, but in terms of Hasbro, just regular stuff, not really. So again, like, kind of slim pickings for me. But I'm glad. I'm like, again, I'm saving much more money than I ever thought I would, and I am at this point with what between Power Rangers and Star Wars. I could buy. I could. Something just fell. I was gonna say I could buy several yachts, but something broke and I'm gonna have to fix it. So maybe that might bleed me dry. I don't even want to get into it. One figure line that I have always loved, but I hit the brakes on kind of, is Nendoroid, who they make all the cute little versions of characters you love and stuff like that. And I think they're great. Something happened to me, I don't know what, where I got some recently. I can't even tell you which ones they were. Maybe it was the Back to the Future one. I don't know, but I got some and something clicked in my brain where I was like, I've got enough of these. I've got enough. Not that I'm anti-Nendoroid. I think they're great. I think just today or fairly recently, they showed that they're doing a Jollibee Nendoroid. I mean, that is God tier. That's God. Fast food Nendoroids, you got me. I'll get those. But I'm kind of, again, sticking to the heavy hitters. I got those Back to the Future ones and was just like, did I need these? Like, I've got awesome Back to the Future figures. I don't know. There's just a Nendoroid for everything, and something just clicked, and I don't need any more. I was like, I don't need to display the Star Wars one. I don't need to display I just hit my limit with them, with exceptions. Like I said, the Jollibee one, that's happening. And I recently got, I think it was Leon from RE4. Keeping that. When it's for something obscure you don't normally get a figure for, I'm still in on that. What was one? There was an example just recently. There's one that's coming out, and I was like, oh yeah. Well, now I can't think of it. But anyway, so I don't know why I just hit a limit. It's just like, okay, there's enough of these. But I have to say, this was one that was like, oh, you absolutely, under no circumstance would I not get this. Misato, our queen Misato, of course. There was no chance. God's in his heaven, all's right with the world. Yeah, now all is right with the world, okay? Because this is in its heaven. Look at this. They nailed it. I don't know what happened. I didn't show them on here before. Again, I'm so sorry if I already talked about this, if I'm a broken record here, but I got a shipment, I pre-ordered, they did Gendo Ikari, of course, one of my favorite characters in all of fiction. I'm definitely getting that too. But I pre-ordered that, early last year or sometime like that. And you could also order, it was exclusive, I think, to the website, to the Good Smile website, a set of acrylic Sele pillars that would go around his desk, like he's having a meeting with them. And it's weird because like late last summer, I got those acrylics, but I never got I was like, did these not come out the same time as the Gendo figure? And I still haven't gotten it. As far as I know, it's not out. I think it got delayed and it's out like in April now or something. But I don't know if that's a I don't know. Did they lose my figure? You tell me, everybody out there, do you have Nendoroid, if you will? Did that come out? I didn't miss that, right? I don't think it came out. Okay, just checking. Anyway, Misato, come on. And she comes with, give me a break. She comes with Pen. You think I'm not going to pick this up? There are certain series that I'm always going to be massive stand for, where it's like, I don't care, no matter what, you got me. Like, I even think there's a couple more Nendoroids coming that are Rei and Asuka in their like original plug suits, like their the show plug suits, and I kind of already have them, but like I want those too because I love the series so much. I don't know if I'll get them, but the Masato, they never did a Nendoroid Masato. This was like not even a question. So anyway, I haven't opened this yet, but I'm very excited. They did a great job. No way I wasn't picking that up. Speaking of other series, franchises, whatever you want to call them, that got me by the balls, we're going... This series, again, I've already said how these are, overpriced and hard to... They go kind of quick, too. They don't make that many of them, I don't think. As far as I know, sometimes I see them sell out. But the Final Fantasy VII Bring Arts, and they finally released a fan favorite, Vincent Valentine. And as always, I'm going to tell you again and again and again. Well, first of all, I love the packaging on these. I don't say it enough. They didn't do a viewing window on it, or it's like there's the artwork, or not the artwork. There's the figure, but they make it look like the original Nomura artwork, the concept artwork. That's why I get these. They all look like the original artwork, and they got me by the balls on these. But I love that it's just slick. It's just the original game logo on the side. Oh, that's just so... Oh, that just gets me. It gets me. So anyway, Vincent, that was a no-brainer. This one I actually opened. I opened it. I think I got this over the holiday break. I can't remember. Or was it more recently than that? I don't know. But anyway. Again, and whoops. He's falling off the stand here. But I always make them look like... I pose them just like the artwork, as always, because I love that they look like that. Did the same thing here with... Actually, I didn't show that long enough. Sometimes the focus can be a little funky on these, so I apologize, but look how good that looks. Man, they killed it on these. So that was a given. And then this... I already showed this on a previous one, but I opened it. I hadn't opened it yet. I've got a display shelf of all these Bring Arts FF7 figures going on over there, but I finally opened Sephiroth 2, and again, looks just like the Nomura artwork. And everybody's got their preference with certain collectibles, and I'm curious. I want to ask you at home. Some people really feel passionately about, I don't want a posable figure. I want a statue. Like, it's already in a cool pose, whatever. And I'd rather it be that than it be posable and have joints and things like that. I don't know what it is. For me, I have always liked posable figures. I have always thought it's way cooler when you can put them in a pose that you want or move them in a certain... I don't know why the mobility of their... I don't know why that always got me. That I like when it's like, oh, the posability is really good. Oh, that makes it better to me. Especially when they're high quality stuff like these Bring Arts figures. But I don't know why I'm like that, because I always I like with these, I have them all over there. I stuck them all in the pose that is default on the box. So I don't know why I'm so all about posability when it's like, oh, I just want it to look like what the image on the box, I don't know, but for some reason, I always, when I see that the figure's posable, I'm like, oh, amazing. That makes it like, it's perfect now, I don't know what that is. So tell me, leave a comment, tell me, would you rather have a statue? Would you rather have something posable? By the way, we don't say it enough. I'll tell you to leave a comment if it's something I'm actually interested in. I'm not really used to doing that out of obligation. Like, oh, leave a comment below if you liked the video. I just kind of do that when it's something I'm thinking about. Like, I legitimately want to know what everyone thinks about that and what the majority kind of, believes about that sort of thing. But it does help when you leave a comment. I mean, I'm being real. It helps when you leave a comment. And when you like the video, honestly, it really does. There's always the YouTubers like, hey, like and subscribe, whatever. But it really does. I mean, if you like the video, you should hit the like button. It does help. And then people, I want more. I've been doing figure update for a long time just because I want to do it. No business plan with it, no plan to, I'm not trying to expand to new. But it would be cool if new people saw it. In terms of, discovering a new audience and stuff like that. I'm not looking to, figure update isn't, like I said, it's not some endeavor where I want it to expand and blow up into this thing. But it would be, I do want a new audience to discover it as well as the people who have been watching it as from the beginning. So, if you leave a like, maybe they'll recommend it more. That's all I can say. Doesn't hurt. Okay. Speaking of posability, though, I'm going to show, this was one I pre-ordered a long time ago, and I actually didn't know it was coming out. This just showed up like a couple days ago. But I was waiting on this. One of my favorite games ever, period. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And this is the Figma completely posable Link figure. But this is the deluxe edition. This is the deluxe version where it comes with everything. You could see it on there. He's got the Zonai pieces to like make, he's got the rockets, the glider, the shield, all that stuff. And you could see, actually, this is in such a nice package. I could actually slide this out. You can see it for yourself. Sorry I hadn't opened it yet, so you might not get the clearest view of it, but come on. To me, this is like the version of Link I most want a figure of, because he's got so much stuff he can kind of fuck around with, So, very excited about this. Stoked that it finally came out. But I got a notification from another there was another website that I think I ordered this directly from the Good Smile website, I think. But there's another site that I use, and I got a notification. Oh, the pre-order for Link came in, and I was like, oh no, did I accidentally pre-order it in two places? I was so bummed. Luckily it wasn't the deluxe one, it was the regular one. And, I ordered it early, and the yen is so weak, it barely cost me anything. But still, I was like, two Link figures, I didn't need that. And then I went to bed that night, and I went, wait a second. This was my master plan. I set this up like a year ago. What I'm going to do is I got the deluxe one, and he's got all the gear, all the deluxe gear that you want. I got that. I pre-ordered the cheapest version of the regular one specifically because I want to do... I saw this on the back, and it hit me. It went, oh, yeah. I got another one because I want to display him coming through the... What was that? The portal thing where you could go up through platforms. What's the name of the damn thing? It's been a little bit since I played it. But, that ability where you go up through platforms. I want to display him that way. So that's why I got the cheapest version. I got an additional one just to display that way. So anyway, I guess that'll show up eventually, and I can do that. Maybe next time I'll show you that or something, but that was my plan. So very excited about that. Speaking of very excited, we're now down to the last couple things, both of which extremely rare. This I didn't even think I'd be able to get. This is from Japan, and it was like, oh cool, this is coming out, and then the news broke. The news that's probably the biggest news story of late 2024 that I can think of is that you couldn't buy this outright. You had to win a lottery. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, is there a chance I can't pick this up? What's going to happen? Well, guess what? I got a man on the boat. I got a man on the inside. Speaking of being a man on the inside, as many of you may have seen, I did a stream in January called MLK Week The Room, where I was locked in a room the entire week. And while I was in there, I had very limited access to electronics and, limited communication. I reached out to who I could. I found a man on the boat. And I pulled some strings, Godfather logo. The strings have been pulled. You know what I'm talking about at this point, don't you? Because if you don't, you've been under a rock. Fans of Evangelion and fans of Mickey D's, McDonald's are all leaning in close to the screen. Did he get it? Yes, I got it. And here it is. in the original shopping bag. Why is this in here? Oh, no. Who put this in here? Why is that in here? Oh, my God. That's sick. Someone's trying to do a sick joke. That's right, in the original shopping bag. Look, first of all, look at that. Look at the graphic design. Look at the beautiful. Come on. Have you ever seen a more beautiful graphic design than that? Right there. And that right there. This, not as much this, but still, EVA 30th anniversary. Has it really been 30 years? Oh, no. Guys, we're old. Anyway, the McDonald's Evangelion collab. There they are. Fries, Big Mac, drink, and you know it's Coke in there. No one's doing Coke better than McDonald's. They transform into EVA units. The Coke provides a shield for EVA Unit 0. The fries become the streamlined mass production EVA Unit 2, and Unit 1 emerges from its Big Mac encasing. Oh, but what's that on the bun? Does that bun have an AT field? I believe it does. I believe it does. So good luck trying to take a bite of mine. You piece of shit. I'm really struggling, though, to be real with you. I'm really struggling if I want to open this. Like, it looks so cool, but I want to see... I want to see the figures. But I love that. You know what I mean? It's on display. Ugh. Oh my God. And look at the top. This was cracking me up when I took it out of the box. The EVA unit, the bay, you know, the, what do they call it? The bay? There's a name for where they keep the EVA units. The dock, the bay, There's a word. We wrote it down when we made our EVA video years ago. We wrote it down everywhere. It was like, oh, they're in the... Well, what the hell? Whatever. Anyway. Look, I just love the... Oh, it's got the nerve logo and the fries. I don't know why that's cracking me up. Anyway. I can't believe, we pulled this off. Didn't think it would be possible. Especially the fact that you had to win a lottery. Well, guess what? I won the lottery. Mentally. I won the lottery. Physically. Now, I win the lottery spiritually. Whoa, did you see the lighting change? Okay, I have Apple like HomeKit. I've got like all the like LED lights and stuff that can be controlled by my devices and things like that. And there is some setting on that when it hits 5 o'clock, I think it's like 5. It hits 5 o'clock, it like makes it dusk in here. And I've never been able to turn it. I swear I've changed it 100 times. But anyway, it's just going to have to be dusky. I can't decide if I want to open this or not. What would you do? Leave a comment. Open or not open? I want to see them transform though. Like I'm kind of tempted to do it right now. Let's just do it. We don't get this stuff. We don't get this stuff. Keep it cool. Don't leave a comment. I already opened it. I mean, leave a comment saying, good stuff. Like you like the video or you think it's dope or whatever. But, oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. I'm going to have to learn how to do the transformations though. You know what I mean? Oh. Did you ever think you'd open a Big Mac and see that guy? These are all bigger than I thought they were going to be. Wow. I'm not, did I break it? Wow. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. I just can't get over that. I can't get over that this is a thing. How does his feet... Oh, his feet go back like that. Wow, look at that. Look at that. This might be the best Unit 1 figure of all time. Look at that. Shoots sesame seeds out of his rifle or whatever. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Wow. Oh, and then don't forget. Oh, wait a second. What's in this book? I'm detecting. Did you put a little extra mustard on it? No, it's an AT field. Oh, look at that. Would you? Hi, can I just get a quick bite of your? You see, Ronald, we all have an AT field. That's the Hamburglar explaining that to Ronald. Ronald, we all have an AT field. It's our hunger. The hunger we feel inside. That's what keeps me from giving you a bite. Wow. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this. Anyway, I'm not going to transform them all. This is a lot. Oscar's got like a rogue fry here. I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't know what like attachment that's supposed to be. Is that like a weapon or something? I'm most afraid of the cup. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Oh, here comes... Oh, breaking out. Look, that it feels like this could happen in an episode. No, I have to be the best fries. Asuka would be the best. She would fight and fight to be the best item on the McDonald's menu, don't you think? And she did it. Like, this is an alternate timeline where Asuka just succeeded completely. Oh, they should have done a commercial where all the mass production Evas all descend on her like an end of Eva, but they're all getting fries. Like, you know, like, and instead of intestines, it's just fries in their mouth. That would have been terrible. That would have been bad. Sorry. I didn't mean to suggest that. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, there you have it. I'm going to end on one last thing that I got. This was a D23 exclusive that I saw at the event last summer, but I was already getting that Star Speeder thing, so I was like, I don't need any more crap, so I didn't get this. However, they just reopened the original Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, finally, thankfully. It's not the stupid-ass Jack Skellington thing anymore. It's back to normal, and they opened a new gift shop next to the mansion, and these were in it. Everyone thought these were gone. This was in it. This was a gift. Again, this was a holiday gift. Shouts out. I very much appreciated this gift so much. And I'm just going to show it to you because it speaks for itself. By the way, just like that Star Speeder that I got, you know, I'm a huge sucker for, they actually put media from the parks in a collectible. So you have the Star Speeder, you hit the button, and it's playing the film from the ride. That is next level to me. Well, they did it again. They did it again, because guess who's here? Watch this. Okay, that didn't work. I don't know why that didn't work. Son of a bitch. Okay, I have this plugged into my MacBook charger. I may need to adjust that. But, you know, we'll just wrap this up here. Thank you, everybody. Shout out to everybody who watched this week. Another big shout out to Mondo for doing what you do and sending us that. I couldn't believe that. I'm still floored. And thank you to all of you for watching. We're still doing figure update, you know. We'll see when it shows up, when you least expect it. Thank you again. Thanks, everybody. Okay, hold on. It's a USB-C device here, so we gotta... Oh!
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, all in the spirits, wherever they're at. Rat for the team.
Oh, the cable's not that long, so I think it just unplugged. Shit.